Nothing on Baker. The others love him and those for something like
Because we can.
Not completely. Officer Madison, need a word with you. You found the drugs in staff.
What about the racketeering charges?
I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong then. I didn't do anything wrong now. They set it up. I mean, you see it. I see a cop who was in a lot of trouble, who was struggling with addiction.
Hey, I used to be on the other side of that glass, you know. I was a respectable man.
What's the guidelines now? Yeah, no, I must watch the guidelines because you guys have a tendency to just throw a person off. Welcome. Mad scientist here. Today on the agenda,
It doesn't feel like that.
we're going to throw the sub into the new box
Maybe.
and test him out and see, because the other one seemed to have died.
Shoulder surgery last month, and it all checked out.
So,
What is it?
Who boxes right after shoulder surgery?
What if they moving out the drugs and had the plastic? Oh, we gotta keep that.
We just looking at the radar and by
The FBI is not going to do anything to help him. That is the case. His life is ruined. Madison's going to take the fall for me. But if we can devise some steps to get into the precinct, we can get this guy. Sorry, man, my bad. Not again. Madison's a good guy. I'm sure he made some mistakes, but doesn't he deserve a second chance?
Now, is there also something like you're talking about yourself?
Yours. So, talking about all of it. It's our chance to prove to the FBI they need to detect us. I know my judgment's a little questionable.
You want to go like that?
Madison's being framed just like Johnny was, and we can do something about it. If we work as a team.
No, leave that. Leave that.
There's someone else who has to do this first.
He's right.
sal ek op my môre moet kry en dit mag gaan weggooi. Daai. So what we're doing is we're going to be connecting these guys. The box is basically here behind me. And kind of made a boo-boo when I bought the box. I measured all of the boards that I had available, and they all seem to be the same size. So my silly ass decided, because they were the same size, in my mind it was, you don't have to cut so much. Why don't you just use the boards and just put the boards in and cut 1 in half, and when you cut the 1 in half, you got your size. So that's what I did, and now I got a box built up and everything. You don't do that again. I will eat you. Yeah, you can scream and everything you want to. I'll eat you. You don't lift your hands for your mother.
This is so far beyond. You screw Cameron. I can't get you out of this.
Okay, you got it.
I'm already just going on going over the day after the war. Just
Yeah, so I built the box up. You're making noise now. You're making noise. So I built the box up, and when I built the box up, everything looked lekker. I was enjoying myself building it and everything. And then the next minute, it dawned on me. You keep looking at me like I'm gonna be sympathetic to you. I'm not. I'm not.
Everything was full cry.
Fellas, what's this all about?
It's in your bed.
Told me about
It's in your bed. I'll go make you some fun.
So,
I went to art school.
after I.
How many?
Get up with Janet. Alright? Alright. Go ahead. Do what you gotta do.
How many?
Nicely done, boys. System to go.
After I enjoyed myself, let go with the.
Now be careful out there, okay?
The locker room is on the second floor.
Building the box, it dawned on me that
Reception is above.
the box is not gonna fit into the car, and that's kind of like the whole point what I was building the box for, so that I can run it on Sunday. But turns out I can't do that because it won't fit in the bloody car now. I'll have to put it in the back seat, and I ain't doing that either, because that's gonna be a problem. A different kind of problem. The backboard where I can put the box in is 400 high, and this one here is over 400 high. How's it, Michael? Sub I built up using parts from all different subs. I've got two of the 18s. This one here is the one that's still 100%. The other one kind of died. It still plays. It seems to be a natural thing with my coils lately. They seem to still play even though they burnt. But the box it's playing in at the moment is not right for the 18, so kinda knew it's going to do that. So yeah, I expected it to break again, or rather I'm not surprised that it's broken.
I said left and then right. Where are you now?
I'm somewhere in the holy cells. First of all, Tina.
Go right.
What's true, right?
Second right.
Tina, I'm paying the tickets now.
Congrats. Picked the exact wrong one I had. Soundproof, no cameras, no recording devices.
It works.
Nobody will see what happens next.
Good.
Well,
Let me just see.
Alright, so,
Jesus. So
guess
nice.
we're done here.
we're far from done.
Just destroyed all the evidence. I mean, what evidence? Right, I didn't see anything, so. You just let me go.
You're an escaped prisoner. There's some precinct. You stole my weapon. Locked us in this room. There was a struggle. I shot you in self-defense.
Alright, well, that's one option. But Hasl's on to you, man. He's gonna talk.
I'll take it, man. Just rather should have killed him, right? Poor thing. Damn loyalty to a brother would have been best.
Alright, so
Oh, alright, so you just ruined his life instead. That's what it was.
I was called sorry for the lush.
we're testing this 18-inch out now.
Nosing around where he doesn't belong. Doing his job. Digging his grave. Just like you.
Right.
The trick was impressive. Convincing Maslin they never saw what he
So
saw.
there he is in.
But a master of deception like you should know. Sometimes what you see on the outside isn't really what's happening on the inside. We chose this room on purpose. A place you feel safe that nobody was watching.
So you think you turn on the light, but in fact, you're part of a projector. And this is just
Yeah,
the image
will
of
be
an
on now.
And that was the screen you projected it on. Detective, you're under arrest.
and now we're done.
Yeah, this one's gonna bang. This one go bang. Damn.
Boys, what do you mean, my friend Dina? He's Jamie, Diego, the boys.
So, I think I've officially run out of things to apologize.
Are we good?
Not any close to it. I mean, a little bit.
I was mad, but I was also saving you from yourself from that day.
What broke?
Nothing.
What?
The sub is loose. I never screw it in.
Mike and I are officially.
Oh man. Okay, let's screw it in.
I still have $1,000 worth of illegal drugs to get on my own.
What did I do with the screws?
I found a secret death trap in the archive of illusions. Your great-grandfather has threatened to kill anybody who goes looking for whatever the mystery woman's looking for. So,
Johnny.
Let's find some screws here.
Someone's been murdered in your room. You're going to be sent it.
So yeah. See?
Rick, move your head.
I think I can get that job to see.
Previously on the set.
Huh?
Or put a price on my head. I know you, Daddy.
Was it blind?
I don't know.
As a magician, the last person you want to pull on stage is a
You're what?
Nice graham! Frank doesn't want to be fooled or tricked. All they want to do
That you eat your
is
medicine
expose
of your food.
They clock your every move and love to loudly
There we
point
go.
out how you did it. Or how they think you did.
It's a subwoofer I bought for myself.
Ernie, these have been Okay, give us that same crazy energy. In 5, 4, 3.
Ernie Arbus here, the last honest man on the internet. The powers that be aren't going to be happy with this, but today I'm going to pull the curtain on NASA. Don't trust her. The Queen of England is just biding her time. Do you know any birds that have it? Because I sure know. Microchips track your every move. That's why I do all my own dental work.
Here we go.
Folks, there's a topic I've been going on about for years, but no one's ever believed it. But now, I finally have video proof that will expose these powerful elites for the evil thieves they are. This is serious, people. Please, tune in tomorrow. And cut. Beautiful. We're going to ham it up at the end. Wasn't hamming it up.
Please bring to bed.
Here we go. Alright.
Set up.
Maybe you and mommy should go to bed.
No, I don't want to go to bed. I get to go to bed. But I just want to
As
play.
long as the cranks off an hour,
Please, help me.
once in a blue moon, they have their eyes in the right place. They spot the deception and loudly expose the truth for all to see.
Help me, Steve.
Get out. Woo, woo.
That's 15 hertz.
Where would a
Okay, so. There's a new state mark right here. That's good. Hiding places to trade at. And those are going to check the books, file cabinets, washing areas. Taking along.
Mommy,
Turn it up on the microwave.
I know, right? Those are the cancer machines. Reach up on each spoon in the oven.
Everything is now being electromagnetic waves.
Well, I know everybody will always ask for this one here, so I figure why not play it. Looks like it's more. It's actually playing one to play lower than usual. It's playing the high frequencies decently now. 22 hertz. Then we got 30 hertz. It seems like it likes the lower frequencies a lot more than the high frequencies. Yes, it's not for high frequencies, bruh. See our chandelier? High frequencies.
Mommy, I'm stuck. Mommy, I'm stuck. Mommy, help me.
How you doing? They all said the same. Confessing. Way better than
That's 38 hertz.
I grew up believing that the
Those Kleino's.
Constantly sending me copies. In fact, I got something yesterday.
Forget about your HT4 face. This is what.
Yeah, this is what we want. This is 15 hertz. 32 hertz is too high, my guy. We don't do 32 hertz. We don't play in the sky, we play in the basement. But this is playing underground. Damn. Yeah, this is 15 hertz. And this is 15 hertz at 2 ohms, not at 1 ohm, because the amplifier can't play 2 ohms. Sorry, can't play 1 ohm. So this is only at 1 ohm. Sorry, at 2 ohms. 15 hertz. Are there happening problem, child? Right.
And to this day, Vale still moves from shadows.
Some secret society, skull and bones.
I'll show you guys now what is the.
You guys think Corvus Vale is real?
Just so you know, this box is not complete yet.
How is on tape?
When I built the box,
My tape,
this top piece, this,
I am tired.
sorry, the faceplate, the top, the bottom, and the back, all of them was the same size. So I just slapped it all together, and the measurements I took for the car, well, because I got excited with all of the panels, the boards being lacquer, I figured, I won't have to, I'm not gonna have to cut any boards. Yeah, nah. Turns out I had to cut some boards, and the problem is when I cut the boards I was supposed to cut, that would have been the box fitting into the car.
I also have
But because I didn't do that,
that's a weird idea.
now I've got this big ass box, and this big ass box is going to fit into the white car. It cannot fit into the blue car.
No. It was a nice one.
It was a negative.
So that's the one bummer. And then, just so that you guys are aware,
Honestly, the dog's great. Like international hide.
of everything,
No cans, crates.
this box is still open. It was playing onto the floor, so it's not complete yet. I'm going to still have to finish it up, but yeah, I think once I've completed it, it's going to be a-okay. Alaikum salam.
Kind of blonde guy that was scribbled in the video. Spanish from like.
Yeah, wifey was feeling me. Wifey was feeling very sad that I couldn't get my wood. So she dropped one of the wardrobes while we were busy moving stuff around in the house, and one side of it broke. So we broke the whole wardrobe down, and I used the wardrobe now to build this box. Yeah.
Come here.
You must just get medicine and go sleep. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna dope you with the meds just now. Panado. What else is there? Panado, Calpol, Carvol, V, Vaseline, all of it. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, I don't like to play up in the air, man.
Come, let's go lie down. Let's go watch, let it go.
Let it go! Let it go! Baby, stop crying for mommy to come to you. Let it go! Let it go! You mustn't cry no more. Oh, let it go. Oh, she's not very happy with me. That's why I figured I do have one of these Bluxums here. So let me just loosen it quickly so that I can use it on. You know what I'm saying? I only do that when she's mad at me. And she's mad at me because I'm telling her not to eat the mother. Because she's not feeling lekker, so now everything is pissing her off. So yeah, it's one of those nights. Everything is a problem for her. That's why I can't use this bloody old thing, man. Hey, and there's nothing else I can use to get this thing out. I should have done this one. Yeah. This one also works. Okay, so now I need to take this around off nicely because I see I can use it. Yeah, long night and a longer day tomorrow. Because wife is working all day tomorrow, so hey, I gotta deal with that the whole day.
I'm not. Matt, but popcorn everywhere. That's you.
Hilton depends on what you deem expensive. If the sub is worth $4 grand, $5 grand, and I'm charging you $1,200, you can be the judge. It's not really the brand. Doesn't depend on the brand. Depends on the size of the sub and the size of the coil. That's the way I do repairs. The size of the coil and the size of the sub. The reason for that is because each one has a different set of rules, as you want, if you want to call it that, for repairs. And the issue is sometimes a 12-inch, a standard 12-inch and a standard 15-inch takes different amount of work. See, for instance, this 12-inch, to open it takes me roughly 10 to 15 minutes. A 15-inch will take a little bit longer, which means I'm using the heat gun longer. So obviously that takes more electricity and stuff like that, which is why the price is more. And then when you're doing the coils, generally on the 15-inch, the coils are slightly bigger. I mean, bigger in terms of height-wise, so it uses more wire. So therefore, the price will be different. More copper wire, more glue, more windings, more labor. So it all depends. Tens will be $5.50 each for 10 inches. So they use these weird yeah, so it seems like this box is doing what it's supposed to do. Playing nice and low. I was actually gonna drop in a no, I do rewiring. I take off the old wire, put on new wire. A lot of the companies don't do, for instance, this power base is the tiniest one. The chances of you finding a kit for this here is next to nothing. Stronger, I won't say it's stronger. Okay, let me explain that for you. I can say yes, it'll be stronger, but the only reason why it may seem stronger is because A, it's gonna take you a week before you get the woofer back, provided that it's a straightforward repair. In that week, you're not gonna be listening to any music, so your ears are gonna go back to factory settings. Number two, when you get the woofer, when I get the woofer, I strip it, and after I strip it, I'll give you a diagnosis, what happened, what went wrong, why did the sub burn, and I'd say 5 out of 10 times the customer goes back, uses my advice, and actually goes and changes what I tell him was wrong. Sometimes the box, sometimes M settings, sometimes voltage. So if you go and remedy all of those things, now the sub will sound louder because you went and fixed some of the problems. And like I said, for a whole week now, you're not going to have bass. So the minute you get bass again in the car, the ears aren't used to it, and now all of a sudden it sounds louder. So yeah, it will be louder, but in actual fact it's not really louder. It's just you haven't listened to bass for a while. The ohmage all depends on what you want. I can wire 12 inch to 8 ohms as well. Whatever wires on the speaker, I will rewire it to that specific size. If you want a different size ohmage, the price will change, because majority of the time when guys put requests in for that, you don't always have the same the size wire, so I'll have to go and buy specifically for your repair. If I do have the size wire, sometimes the guys want a lower ohmage, so there's more wire involved. That's why so changing from a D4 to a D2, or from a D2 to a D4, the wire is.
You're not a member either. Different club.
The wire changes, so yeah.
The woman from the tape is alive, and Bruce Connors is Corbin's band.
Along with your guy Charles Quaid.
Many of the players right there, not Connor.
We should watch Ernie's tape again.
I was hoping you would say that. The delivery of transferring Ernie's Betamax tape back to digital. Oh, maybe there's something else there.
You're right, we were so focused on the masks in the night.
We didn't get attention to anything else. Like the cocktail party.
Yeah. Well, no. Yeah, it looks good.
Here we go.
I'm
That
telling
comes
you.
off there.
It's a matter of time until I get promoted.
Okay. Oh. Als het derde biggest around on 8, not really worth today. The price on the biggest around is quite high, so cost wise it's not always ideal.
Yes, it's 003218. All right, that's perfect. Hello, Mr. Spouse. Can I get your online login password, please? Yes, it's secure 8 capital A, capital F. Oh, no, I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
5 minutes to the next patrol.
Oh, try 252 LIFE.
Okay, I'm gonna need to put.
Little prison humor. There it is. Oh, that's it. I am in. Okay, great. So listen. Please hold.
Firstly, why do you need bigger surrounds? Those are Taga Venom streets, you see. Why you need bigger surrounds on there? Look, man, you need to understand, it's a street woofer. What you're trying to get out of it, probably you're not gonna get out of it because it's a street woofer. You might want to look at getting something a little bit more higher up the food chain, like the DDs or the Nukes, or what other Monster 8s are out there. Massive Audio got a Hippo 8-inch, really wild.
Who missed that?
Facial recognition is done. Should be able to find it quick.
Judge Eric Walton dismissed the lawsuit against Clark.
Okay.
Charles Quaid bribed a federal judge, and Ernie Arp was cut off by accident.
That's why Ernie got killed. So, wait. This is so cool, by the way, all the zooming and enhancing. It's awesome. I mean, I wish we could have solved it with Scott Jim, but still, this is pretty good. We got our guy, right?
It's good, but it's just a start. The tape is circumstantial. We need to set up a proper sting to get Quaid and the judge. Do we have anything that ties this to Harvest's death?
Not directly, but forensics is still working on the bomb fragments.
Well, can we get a warrant for a wiretap? Not yet. Quaid can get wind of it and destroy any evidence. You said the reporter Davis wrote a story that told Frank.
See here.
Alicia, we're getting close to nailing Quaid. They need you to come in and talk about your article.
I can be there tomorrow.
No, leave you right now.
I can't do that. I'm meeting Quaid.
What?
He reached out. Said he wants to go on the record
yeah.
with the Claxton offices.
It's a setup. You can't go.
Oh, Special Agent Daniel, listening in on phone calls.
Cancel the meeting. These people might have killed your father.
It's their corporate offices, not a back alley.
Listen, we have video evidence connecting Quaid to the judge who threw out the Claxton case.
Think about this, Alicia.
I have to go.
It's not working. It's closing it. Okay, I see what you're doing. It's cool, man. It's cool, man.
On the phone, you
It's
said
cool,
you
man.
wanted to go on the record. Why?
Set it straight.
Forged test results, multiple deaths, collusion. How did you expect to get away with all that?
Boy, oh boy.
I'm gonna put all of this around and then just basically burn in new
You just don't
pieces here.
I get it. You need your expose. Well, and I can assure you that if you continue to follow this line, the only thing that you will find is a dead end.
Hey, whoa, can I help
You
you?
don't even reach there.
We're here to see Quaid.
I'm sorry, you needed an appointment.
Oh, I guess that didn't work out.
There are no visitors after hours, so let us in now. We're going to know what we have to know. Back tomorrow at 8, I'll get you an appointment.
Do you think that I came here without making arrangements for my safety? Every lead I have on you is in an envelope.
Ah, damn it. Okay, so that didn't work. That never worked. I was hoping it would. But it never, so yeah. Okay. 18s are tested. Yeah, I'm gonna open up the other 18 now. Let me get that one.
Which way you got that money, Alicia? What the hell is it? I'm a member! Nobody move, Mr. Quiet. 2 minutes,
Right. So, like I was telling you guys yesterday, we've had an issue with the 18 that's in the car because I changed the magnets. See, that was eating on the inside there. So yeah,
Tell them everything.
that's not gonna work. So I gotta open it up. But then I found that it looked like there was a split on the wire on the coil here. However, the coil is still playing. So just to show you guys again. Well, I want to see myself if it's really, because it was both recording.
Stop right there.
You see,
Playtime's over.
it's not reading.
It's like the little rich boy type of card.
Ah, that worked though.
Pretend. Sure you can. Shut up.
How does that work? Because I had it playing at one home in the car. So I knew something was up. Because it didn't sound right. It wasn't as violent as it normally is. Yeah, this one is playing. No, that's at 5 ohms. No. So the coil did go here on this one. And I know why though.
Looking for these. Trade you. True. Equal. Mr. Work.
I have ever done. I think the good of this.
The issue I got with this woofer is that I changed the magnet. So what I didn't take into account was the other magnet that I had on with this basket and soft parts was the center pole was slightly smaller, and when I changed it to this one, even though it's also 3-inch, the center pole is slightly bigger, which is what caused the scraping. Now the weird part is that you don't hear any scratches or anything when you're playing it. Even at low volume, there's no difference in sound, which is weird because when it's playing like that, it's supposed to pick up that there's an issue. But with this one, there wasn't an issue, so I'm like, oh, okay, cool, play. So I was banging it, there was no issues, it was taking everything, played all the frequencies, and then today's Friday. Tuesday, I heard it go loud, like back to where I know it was, and I was like, oh, what happened there? And then it went back down again to where it was playing basically, and then I was like, that sounds weird, but it's still playing. Turn the bass up, it's banging. Today I went to Springs, I was banging it from here all the way to Springs, came back from Springs, banging it all the way back again, came home, took the sub out, and the coil looks fine, but I saw some wires sticking out, which means the scraping definitely caused a problem, and we need to open this woofer up so we can see what the damage is inside. But also, if there's no damage, there is damage, I know there's damage, but if there's no damage, I still need to recoil it because I've got an issue with this former scraping like that. It's not ideal, so I need to open it up. And see what the story is.
Johnny and I are who we are.
Oh.
Hello? Guys? I can get in here. Well, where are you going to get left? That door. So,
Yeah. This is the one that I put the the Targa 15-inch magnet. But what I didn't account for was the center pole is slightly larger. So it started scraping the inside wall of the former. Hella bad though also. I also heard about Tuesday sometime the pace wasn't as, you know, once you have 18s in your car, man, there's just a certain type of violence that it gives you. When the violence is not there, it's very easy to pick up something's not lekker. So I immediately picked up something's not right, so I went and took it out today because we're busy picking up everything. Yeah, I know. I was driving Thursday. Yesterday I was driving, and where the sun visor is, those screws that fits in the sun visor, one of them just fell on my lap. And I'm like, what the hell is that? Oh shit, it's a sun visor screw. So yeah, it damaged that really lekker. So I'm gonna put back the other one I played now. I'll just put him in the car because, like I said, Sunday I can't go there with a broken or hurt woofer. I know there's gonna be a lot of people there. There's gonna be a lot of people who don't really smart me, but I'm going there to go hug all of them. Not really, man. That's why I build boxes with chipboard and plywood and all of that, because this has all the weight in the car. So if your box is built out of super wood, and then on top of the super wood you still go put resin, a whole 10 liters resin, yeah, that causes big issues. So it's one of those things where we know Kak is hitting the fan. I heard it, I was like, nah. Something's not lekker here. No, it's not coming in peace. I'm coming to spoil your peace. Because you're gonna see me there, and then all your Kak memories is gonna come to you. And then be like, what's that dude doing here? Why is he here? I'm here because I'm just here, man. I'm here to say, how you doing, bruh? I miss you so much. Where you been all that time?
Jay, I need access to the server room report. Did you fax it in?
Yeah, no, but that second layer, of fly is what killed it, bruh. So yeah, these ones are quite heavy, mainly because of the magnets that I keep changing. This is the Targa magnet. The other one's got the RA magnet. Like I said, that one is slightly more efficient than this one. Yeah, I'm gonna have to sort some stuff out. The one with the RA magnet. I think the RA magnet is slightly stronger than this one, or at least the. Okay.
I'm a good observer.
Let me explain it to you guys this way.
It's classified.
We won't tell anyone.
Oh, well, in that case, can we guess?
Is it weapon? I didn't feel weapon.
I haven't been briefed yet, so I don't know.
Remember,
Probably not nuclear.
this woofer, I just brought the 14-inch motor and I put everything on. This was not built,
So what brings the deception to
this top part was not built for this magnet.
It's impossible to get a weapon of any
However,
Some people in robots made
it does fit.
Sorry.
Kinda, because of the inside how it was scratched, right? So that means it doesn't fit. Now, when I recoil it, I'm going to coil it with an extra piece of paper that's going to push it out slightly. That's going to get the coil closer to the outer wall, which is going to increase the sensitivity. Because the closer you can get your coil wire to the outside wall, will increase the sensitivity in your speaker. So if I can increase the sensitivity on this one, it might be as efficient as the other one, which is kind of what I'm trying to do now. I'm hoping that that's what will end up happening, is that once I do it for this one, it'll be as efficient as the other one.
Oh, like reverse suspicion psychology.
Because then I will have two efficient ones, and that'll work black out for me, because I'm trying to build the system so that I don't have to have a lot of power to run it. And if I can get it to play kind of decent with minimal power, then wifey will be happy and I will be happy, because that means we don't need to buy a bigger amplifier. Not having to buy a bigger amplifier means we don't have to spend extra money on another amplifier just to keep daddy happy, you know what I'm saying?
Stream wave for body scanner, it's state of the art. You know, decent amount of large amount of paper.
Yeah, no, high frequency subs for SPL, meaning what exactly? What do they mean by that? See, when a guy say these things, sometimes they just hear people talk and they don't understand. They don't even know what that means. Yes, can I help you? You're not fighting with me anymore. Huh? Okay. Then you can stay here. What happened, mommy? Mommy's leg is not hurting. Did you rub it for her? Huh?
Yeah, yesterday.
You rubbed it yesterday for her?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
My mama can see.
Maybe you need to move away here. Daddy's working with this one here. And I'm pulling the stuff here, and I don't want to make like that and it hit you in the face and you fall down and get hurt. See? No, I can't tell you what that is, because then they're gonna give me a monetizing again. They're gonna kick my thing off. The minute I explain what I'm doing here, then all of a sudden it's child labor. High frequency. Well, there's two ways of explaining this, or I'm going to explain it as far as I understand it, right? And then I'll explain it to what I think they mean by it.
What was in there? You didn't notice. It wasn't
Here's the thing. High sensitivity woofers, when your SPL on the settings, on your boxes, I don't even have a box here now. I took all of the boxes out. On the box it says SPL. You'll see SPL. Some of the woofers will say 88, others will say 86, 87, 90, 92, 91. When it's over 90s, that's what you're looking for. Subs that has over 90s. Now for SPL, what they generally mean, that's the one way, right? Because if you got a 90 SPL woofer that 92 SPL is the sensitivity on the sub, which means that, yeah, let's see now. Oh, okay, just a puzzle.
I'll check it out. Sports bra.
What? Something hidden in it?
No.
Alright, there we go. So what happens is the SPL, if the SPL, the higher the SPL, the lower the power it requires to be loud. So if you get a SPL, if you get a woofer that has a high SPL rating, then what tends to happen is your amplifier setting can be low, but it'll play loud. So if you get a lower SPL reading, like say a 86 or 87, you're gonna need a lot more power to make the woofer move. Now a lot of the competition stuff has low SPL ratings. The ones that has high SPL ratings are like the DDZ series. I think the DDZ series is 92 SPL rating. So the sensitivity on that is high. Now that's the technical way of explaining it. The general layman is, you want a sub that has this. You see this treble here, this distance from here to here is very short. So the traveling on the woofer is very short, which means that it has a quick response. For SPL, you need a quick response because what you are trying to do is you're trying to create a lot of pressure very quickly, because you've got 30 seconds to create as much pressure as possible. If you've got something like this here where the travel is so far, you're going to need a lot of power in order for this one to get this type of basket to give you the same type of response as the shorter basket. So for this thing to go, say, down and up, it takes maybe, say, let's say 3 seconds. It'll take this subwoofer to, with a basket of this height, it'll take it 3 seconds to go all the way down and all the way up. But with those shorter baskets, in that same 3 seconds, it would have went up about 5 times. So you've got one that goes down once, and the other one goes down 5 times already. So that will create faster pressure faster than this one will, because of the travel that this has to do compared to that. The travel on the shorter baskets are a lot better for SPL because of the movement of the woofer. But if you've got a wider, a deeper basket, they're more musical because you don't, their frequency level is also a lot more broader than what the shorter basket is. So for instance, with the shorter basket, to play 15 Hertz with them, it can be done, but there's risks to it, and the way you're gonna have to build your box is gonna have to be, it came from Jupiter, and you know, the ports was from Pluto, and the stars was aligned properly with the whole circumference of the equator, and all that's got to be 100%. Then something with a short basket will play 15 Hertz, no issues, don't get hot, don't burn anything. Because the basket is short, the surrounds is generally put on there with a specific purpose, that the surround is going to limit the speaker from the surround, and the spider is going to work in tandem to limit the speaker, not the speaker, the coil, from leaving the center pole. Because ultimately that's the biggest problem, is that the coil playing those low frequencies, because of the amount of traveling it's doing. Now remember, I said with this one, with a deeper basket, you've got deep travel. So the chances of this leaving the center pole is actually higher on the bigger baskets than it is on the shorter baskets. But the benefit of having a deeper basket is that your formers tend to be a lot longer than with the shorter basket. So the shorter basket, which is basically going to be that, you're going to have that kind of difference. You understand? Now you see the size of the coils as well. they're roughly the same, but because the one is slightly shorter, this one here is short and this one here is longer, this here will carry a little bit more wire. Well, obviously it's got more wire than this one, but because it has more wire, it takes longer to heat up, because the power needs to go through all of the wire continuously to give you the sound for this to move up and down. But when it is set correctly, this and your spider will work in tandem to keep this inside of the center pole. Now when you overexert the speaker and maybe there's a failure with either the spider or where this is connected onto the cone, what then tends to happen, either the spider comes off the landing or the spider comes off of the former here somewhere. This basically goes, this will start moving higher up, because now the glue that was surrounding it is now ripped loose from here. So now this here becomes loose and it can go a little bit further, because the spider is no longer holding it in place for it not to go past the center pole. And then when that happens, it'll more likely happen on this one than it will on this one. Because this one is bigger and there's more travel, it takes longer for it to rip loose than it does for this one. And the reason why this one will rip faster than this one is because this one is moving a lot faster than this sub is moving. So that's where the biggest thing is.
Just got off the phone with Langley. FBI and CIA have equal jurisdiction.
How's the car audio? Yeah, I'm opening up this one here. I need to see what happened. I think I made cuck here. It died again. This is the one that did die before. And I fixed it that night, and I was thinking just put it back in the car so you can test it and see everything is 100%. And it was playing nice, so I just left it. And then last week sometime I seen that the form was getting damaged, and then it dawned on me that the center pole on this woofer, on the Taga comp, is a lot bigger than the other one that I had on here. So that's gonna be a problem. And then I didn't take it out. I just left it and carried on playing it, and then eventually it went pop, died. So yeah, Noe, in terms of SBL, you need two things. Either you need quick response subwoofers, or you need a lot of power. So the cheaper way to get big numbers is to get woofers that can take quick response. But if you got some bank for batteries, cabling, and amplifiers, alternators, that kind of thing, then you can get deep subs like this here with deep baskets. They will actually serve you a lot better in the SPL range, because why? Like I said, the travel is slower, but with a lot of power, you will increase the speed of the travel of these woofers to match that one if you put enough power into them. Now, where the trick comes into play is how much power can these actually handle without breaking. That's where the issue comes, because it's no use that's why you'll see guys are doing big numbers with sundown, but they're not doing big numbers with sundown and small power. They're using some serious power. And then FI subs as well, same story. They're using massive power, 8K per woofer, or per bank of woofers, and then they got 8 woofers in there. So that's all basically the tricks of the SPL thing. And then again with SPL, your biggest threat in SPL is heat. So that's why a lot of guys are doing 6th orders and 4th orders, so you can keep your woofers outside of the box rather than have them inside, because having them inside does two things: increases box rise, and not only does it increase box rise, but it also increases the possibility of drowning, having too much heat inside of the box, too much pressure inside of the box, which creates heat because of all the pressure build up. And then the port is not right, the positioning of the sub is not right, and then it just causes a whole bunch of shit. So yeah, there we go.
I don't even know this building was as real target. Why was she at the subway station? It's just a theory or anything?
Ah shit, okay.
I think she wanted us to catch her.
Why would she want us to bring her to headquarters?
I head it out this way before I make a mess up, yeah. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's see here. Oh yeah, there we go. Well, like I said, I saw wires. That's where it burnt right there. So it being burnt right there is what caused, you see how the paper's damaged here. That's because of the low frequencies that I'm playing. It went very far inside and caused cut. But okay, it's not a, this is not a major, oh shit, yeah. And then you can see inside all of the damage there, how badly it was scraped. So it's been scratching on the inside there. So, and the coil has a bit of discolor. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's a discolor on the coil. This part here is like copper, but like a light copper, and then this here is more slightly darker. So yeah, I'll have to redo this coil, but I'm redoing it not because the coil is burnt. Look, the wire did snap there. I can just basically join it again, it's fine. But I need to widen the coils, the former slightly, in order to help the coil not touch the center pole. So yeah, so it's not too bad of an issue.
She wanted to steal information from the CIA. She has to come here.
Now pythons are deep. Quick response subs, Michael, are the subs that look like these with these baskets. Anything with a short basket like this, it needs to be the short baskets. Those are quick response subs. Anything with a long basket, deep baskets, those aren't those you won't be able to use for, well, you can use it, like I said, there's pros and cons to it. It'll work, and it will work, but you're gonna have to throw power to it, and a lot of power. So 1 8K, 2 8Ks, 3 4 8Ks, 2 12Ks or 12K, I mean, it's a hell of a lot of power to put into a woofer. But then you're left with the question, can a Python handle 12K? You understand? Can it handle 8K? It's not, the rating of that thing I think is 2000 RMS. It says it's rated, I'm saying rated at 2000 RMS, even 2500 RMS. You can throw a 12K on it, but then again, like I said, Venus must be aligned with the equator, on the circumference of the moon, and the Tamagotchis must play with the Tezos and all of that. You understand? So there's a lot of parts that needs to be aligned for it to get.
An assassin, highly trained, expert marksman.
What is wrong with the file? Has information about the
Yeah, well, the amplifier is rated at 8,000, but is it actually seeing 8,000? Because remember, when we rate the amplifiers at 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 8,000, the requirement to get that 8,000 means you need maybe 700-800 amps, battery amperage to get that, which means you'll need at least 6 batteries, 600 amp hour batteries to get to the required amperage for the amplifier to make that kind of RMS. So we can have 8,000 RMS as an amplifier, but unless you have the battery bank to back up what the amplifier needs, you're not going to get anything close to that.
This was always about revenge for her. That's why you sold the Red Bird file as her kill list.
Who else was on that list?
Yeah, but using 2 of them, so that'll be 4,500 divided by 2. Yeah, but again, no, the Pythons are better than the Venoms because they have deeper baskets. The Venoms, because of their quick response, how it was manufactured to have a quick response, the sound will sound completely different from a Venom to a Python, because again, like I was explaining, with those shorter baskets, the response of it is very quick, and with the deeper baskets, the response is slower. It takes longer for it to get to 5 reps, and the shorter basket, the short basket, to get 5 reps is basically like 1.5 seconds. It already hits 5 reps, so the sound will definitely be different. That's a guarantee.
Okay, Cameron, stick to the plan. And don't give Ann a good shot.
Walaikum salam. Yeah, I can fix it, but I'm in Joburg, if you know. I'm not in Cape Town, as everyone keeps assuming. I'm in Boksburg North, in the East Rand. So yeah, that has been done there. So that 18 is gonna have to go in. This one here, I'll have to strip and redo. But I think I need to. Yeah, it's the thing, man.
This one wasn't in. Your brains would feel like your trousers in for my work.
Too many Owens think I'm in Cape Town.
It's the janitor with his ray gun.
It's called light out the track.
It's a bit rude, isn't it?
So yeah, I think what I'll do is on my next live, I'll do the recall on this, and I'll finish on that. What's the ARC Audio 12?
You're a little rest. Again.
The ARC Audio 12.
Got her.
Thing is, the repairs are not as rampant as it used to be. So
That was skeptical.
in order to make content, I gotta basically create content, which is what I did now with us. So I went and made my own content by bloody well breaking my shit.
So
So yeah, I hope wifey's not listening and she's not seeing this because she gonna swear me why I break it. But I got two, that's why. It's okay to break the one. What's up, German boy? So yeah, this one here, like I said, I can fix it and put it back, it's fine. But I'd like to give it some breathing space. There's just a tad, but it's a tad but too close, and I don't want to damage this former anymore than what it already is. Well, it's not damaged, it's damaged, but if I continue playing it as it is, eventually it's gonna rub right through. Let's see here. Yeah, it'll rub through eventually. It's weird, on the other side it's fine. But on this side here, damn it. Okay, anyways. Yeah, so it'll rub through eventually if it continues to play. And I don't want that because that will cause a whole bunch of mess inside the magnet and things. So yeah.
Do you not want to get back together?
This is the one that I put in there now.
Does she see now?
This is Taga Comp 10,000 watts.
Yeah, I'm sound happy.
I think I put all 10,000 watts into this thing already.
There it is. Took longer than I expected.
Yeah.
You've developed feelings for
Yeah, yeah.
explained why you're jealous. Jealous? Well, I'm not jealous. I'm never jealous.
So that's how it's gonna be. Yeah, I gotta get this done.
Thanks for coming.
Hey, I'm sorry to talk shop, but our record.
I gotta fix up this one. I think this one and the arc audio will be the content for the next live because I think I've fixed up basically almost everything here. So yeah, I'm gonna call it a night for the night. I gotta do some editing on this video because I gotta do a whole story about this box, all the pics I took from it and everything. I know you guys had a listen to it earlier. If you didn't, like I said, nothing as yet. The problem is we're waiting for spares, man. So I can't fix what's here to be fixed because we don't have the spares. The spares are not here yet, so I'm kind of waiting for that. Once that arrives, then the work can flow out again. But for now, sitting on my hands here, busy building boxes from cupboards. So yeah, I'm gonna have to. There we go. Yeah, I'll have to sort it out. Which one is yours? Yours is the triple X. Look, man, spares I'm speaking about is the cones with surrounds and that for 15s, bruh. That we'll have to make a plan for. But I do have a few 15s here that I'm not using anymore. And we can always make a plan from there. There's a couple of Venoms where the spiders and the coils look really horrendous, but the cone and surrounds are not too bad. Then I got another one where the surround is there's nothing wrong with the roll or on the cone itself. It's where it sticks on the basket. Because it's been opened up and closed so many times, it looks like it's chowed a lot. But I was busy with looking for spares in the garage, and I found a decent rubber surround, so I can put that one on there. So for yours is the problem with yours is it has that wide surround, so that's a bit of an issue because to get that is a bit of a nightmare, and the costing on that is fucking expensive for some reason. I don't know, but yeah, I need to go make some edits on this. If you guys didn't check the testing on the 18 in this box that I did earlier, you can check it on my live update on my YouTube channel. Yeah, that's a good thing. No way. Yeah, spiders and all that stuff there. Spiders, tensor wires, all that. Nah, that I can tell. And coil and that things there. That's not an issue. That I've got plenty. So yeah, that's the only thing that stresses me out when it's triple X's, because the surrounds are wide and can't find that bloody well specific type in the country at the moment, so you have to import. So yeah. No stress, no way. Yeah. So I'll post a video. I'll make a small clip on a video of the testing earlier with the box and the 18-inch playing 15 Hertz, and I'll post a link on for my YouTube channel. You can check out the whole live there. Link is in my bio. WhatsApp number is also in my bio. If you guys don't need a WhatsApp or whatever, don't forget, like, share, subscribe, what. You know the deal. Do the digits, the pressings, the knoppies, the what's. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow, hella busy, so I won't be able to do a live tomorrow. Sunday is the show. Depending on how it goes, might do a live Sunday night. Just depends on how busy it gets and what it. If I'm bombarded at the show, then most likely I might not have the energy to do a live. But if not, Sunday night. But if I'm busy on set Sunday after the show or at the show, it's always Monday, my guys. So let's leave it at Monday for now. I shall be back with the live, but don't stress, the videos will be up tomorrow of the box, as well as I'll do some videos and pictures from the show at on Sunday when I'm there. And then let's say, rather call it Monday, we'll do a live, we'll unpack what happens at the show, how the car did, all the what's and the warawaras. Until next time, flat, my story is 8. Do the catwalk for the wheat walk.